Rebel King, the three-body problem. Time needs space. Space needs time. If you have two entities that need each other, symbiotic, there needs to be motion between them to sustain either of them. And that something in this case is matter with life, because of the special properties of space and time. Space in time and time in space makes special properties. And so it's the three-body problem is explained. That if you introduce entropy from order to disorder in a sealed three-body system, you end up with order, balanced order, with energy being created. But that energy is delicate, tiny balanced energy between heading towards order or disorder within the system. And it just requires a positive nudge to maintain it in a positive direction by the matter. Well, that's where matter matters. So as the intermediary between space and time, matter's job is to choose to be positive. As the energy pushes through us, we push it on a bit by all the techniques that we've learned about being excellent. It's brilliant. So all of, in a moment, we've now discovered, and this is a big shift, massive shift for me, the past exists as a three-body problem. There's an overlap between the string of energy bubbles running through time. It's a great perception. Just see a string of bubbles, a string of piles lined up ahead of you out in a straight line out to infinity, and know you're looking at a circumference that goes on for a very long way, but eventually you'd end up back, you'd see the back of your head. But you just see that string of bubbles. Each of those bubbles overlaps by a tiny amount, and that amount is the 137 arc second. That they form a straight line between the two. So as the bubbles overlap each other, there's a straight line is formed, and that is a chord length, and that the tangent of the circle is 137 arc seconds. That's how much they overlap each other. That from that point where the energy is created, bang, the experience occurs over the 10 to the 42 meters distance in the same simultaneous time, all happening at the same time, but nonetheless with a duration. That's the opportunity to insert some positivity. That's where the moment happens. And then when you get to as the cone has grown from the center, it's grown to a cone, you've created the next chord for the next 137 arc second that's been created. And so because you've got a 10 to the 42 meter lever arm, and the bending is and the energy is so massive, it just takes the tiniest nudge to just open that up a bit more and bring your 137 arc seconds back to natural and control gravity. So the solution to the three-body problem is the solution to reality. Wow, here we are, we've made it. So hopefully one day someone's going to pick this stuff up and go, oh, well, let's see if we can prove that. Let's hope we get a chance. You can do it now by thinking about it and choosing to be excellent. Love rules. Do the work. Choose.